Siva. Today I'm going to say about function pointers, how to use them in different ways. So this is the syntax, the way you write a function pointer: return type, pointer name, and arguments list. So first of all, take a look. Next, so I'm checking whether it was working properly or not. Okay, I'm removing this. I'm writing a simple method for understanding purpose without return type and without arguments. So I'm calling here just in normal way to use a function. So this is without return type and without arguments. So this is the normal way everyone knows. So how to call this method indirectly? For that, I will use function pointers. So the syntax is return type. For this method, I want to call this method indirectly. So for this method, the return type is void. So I am writing void and pointer name with asterisk symbol. Star. This is user defined function pointer, and then arguments list. Here for this method I am not passing any arguments, so same like that, and I am assigning this function address to this function pointer variable. This pointer variable, I am assigning this function address to this pointer variable. For that I am writing here like this. So I will show you by writing the diagram. Like don't say. This fun method is stored in some address void fun is stored in some address. That address name is 2856 something, and this function address is stored in function ptr, and this function address is assigned to function pointer variable. So this is your function pointer variable. Here it is storing the fun method address. What is the address? 2856. Now fptr contains method address. Okay, so why we are writing all this? means to call this function indirectly, means not in indirect way we are calling. So we are using pointer variables. So it is same like int star ptr is equal to suppose you have int star a and you have b is equal to address of a. Just like normal way you write a pointer variable, take a look at this, and this one and this one both look like same, so we don't confuse. So with that function pointer I am calling the method star of ptr arguments. So function pointer name, with function pointer name I am calling star of ptr, means value at address. So fptr is having the function address. Now star of ptr, in the sense it will search where the address is located and it will go there and it will call this method. Star of ptr, in the sense it will do the same. So after calling, the content will be displayed in implementation part. So let's take a look on that. Yeah, now a function pointer is a variable. Star of ptr is a function pointer variable. It contains 4 bytes of memory. Star of ptr, every pointer contains 4 bytes of memory. 4 bytes. Next, that stores the address of a function. Here, what is the function here? Void fun1. This address is 2856. Here it was saying a function pointer is a variable, this one, that stores the address of a function. This fptr stores the address of this function. Clear? That can later be called through that function pointer. Later it will be called through this function pointer. Function pointer name is fptr. So everything is in definition itself. Okay, let's take a look on with different functions. 4 types. We are having 4 types of functions. So I'm commenting this. Without return type and without arguments. First int main, return 0, and next I'm writing a method, normal method first, without return type. Then that means void fun with arguments. Suppose I am having 2 arguments here. Okay, now I want to pass. Now I am calling it just in normal way, like 1020. Here I am not using any function pointers. This is the normal way, direct way you call a method. So for checking purpose I am writing cout fun the arguments. Okay, let's compile. Run. Okay, working properly, no issues. So now I want to call this function indirectly. For that I want to write syntax. I want to follow the syntax first. This is the syntax I'm pasting here. Syntax. Return type. What is the return type here? Nothing, void. And the pointer name. The pointer name is your wish. Function ptr. And arguments list. Here we have two arguments. The type of arguments are integer types. And same like this, we are sending this function address to function ptr. A function pointer is a variable, that is v of ptr, that stores the address of a function. This function address is storing, suppose 2856. It's storing in fptr. For that I am writing address of fun. This fun address is stored in fptr. If I elaborate this, fptr is equal to 2856. Clear? Okay, I am removing this syntax. Next, that can later be called through a function pointer. Function pointer, this is function pointer. Later I am calling with a function pointer, star of ptr, with the two values. Okay, here I want to add these two variables. Result is equal to x plus y. I need result. Build, compile. Start with 30. Result is 30. As you see, I am passing 10 and 20. Here the result. Okay, same like this. Copy, comment, and the third one is with return type and without arguments. Don't be confused. Let's you guys can do one by one. So for understanding purpose I am saying like this. With return type, here it was showing some return type integer. I removed void and replaced it with integer. Without arguments, here I am not having any arguments. Okay, the function address is same, and I'm removing this and returning some value. Here every time you need to follow the syntax. So I'm copy pasting the syntax here. Return type is integer. So next, function pointer name as you wish, and I am not passing any arguments, and I am assigning fun address to this function pointer. Next, as I removing this one, and integer, we are returning this 32 is returning from the implementation. You need to catch that variable with some new integer. Int result is equal to, so this 32 is stored in this result variable, so I am displaying result here. Here the output is 32. Okay, 32. Same like that. You can comment this. Now the last one is with return type and with arguments. With return type, integer is there, and with arguments, here I am having some arguments int x comma int y. So I am adding here cout x plus y. So for integer I am returning, so the better way is here x plus y. Okay, now I want to call this one return type integer, pointer name is fptr, and argument list is 2 integer type variables, and I am assigning fun address to this function pointer variable. So this is the calling, same 10 comma 20, and you will get the result 30. So here 30 is there, and this 30 is stored in result, this result, and I am displaying by using cout. Okay, so guys, that's it. Thank you for watching.